Aloha, y'all. It is Tuesday, Tears Day, Tig, Tyr, named after that dude, the Mars equivalent in the Nordic pantheon. Tears Day, the 6th of May. It is also a Mars ruled day, esoterically. So instead of going into the astrology like I normally do, I'm just going to reference it, and hopefully y'all pick up what I'm putting down. The cards for today: High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and the wild card for the day is from the Stone deck. This is Pyrite. I have written music for all the major arcana, so my girlfriend actually was cameoed at the very end here of the High Priestess song, and it's in 7/8, which is atypical. Check it out. I'll post it in the comments. I bet you'll like it. But yeah, the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Venus. Let's ground out. Let's figure it out. And how we do that is North Node in Pisces, getting into the mystery, balls deep. So, the High Priestess: trust your intuition, listen to your inner guides, understand yourself better, listening to the music of the universe and allowing creative ideas to germinate. On page 26, the High Priestess: I offer up the mysteries of life. The High Priestess is the guardian of the mysterious, subtle, and deeper aspects of life that are not visible or obvious, right? The hidden, esoteric things. Uh, she has command of the esoteric knowledge and sacred wisdoms that are part of the collective unconscious, items we are unaware of even exist. North Node in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces. Associated with the moon and the wellspring of life and movement lurking in the deep dark waters, Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, she embodies deepest innate wisdom, the knowledge and wisdom of Mother Nature. Very Moon in Virgo, Sun in Taurus, Mother Nature's wisdom. As the keeper of your unconscious, she sits at the liminal boundary between what you are aware of and the vast spectrum of unseen inner realms. Traditionally conceived as the passive, receptive feminine, calmly waiting for life to unfold, she manifested for me, and that's David D'Angelo speaking. He's been on my podcast a few times. Shout out. For me, as this powerful force of nature which journeys between the visible and the invisible, part diva, part shamanka, which is a feminized version of shaman. Her clothes are adorned with snakes, which from a Celtic perspective are symbolic of secret knowledge, cunning, and transformation, Jupiter and Gemini, and points to the High Priestess's shape-shifting energy and utilizing energy that is unseen. She is pictured crouching, streaks of lightning shooting from her fingertips, as if to emphasize the two pillars: B, Boaz, completion, and J, Yakin, beginning from Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. If you don't know, it's like the tree of life, right? And the two pillars in the Masonic temple on either side of the hemispherics: Alpha and Omega, beginning and end, completion and beginning. JB, BJ, Joaquin and Boaz in the esoteric stuff, very High Priestess energy. Her language is similarly abstract and often vague, with many symbolic and metaphoric references requiring patience to decode. Pluto in Aquarius, trining Uranus and Taurus, Pluto retrograding. It's like, what is the code? Let's think about this. Let's see from a bird's eye view and get the download. We're going to have to hack a little here. She signals the need to journey within, paying attention to your dreams and visions, sensing their relevance while acknowledging the synchronicities of the symbols and events that appear in your physical world. Right? The world is this weird mystery, Sun in Taurus, Moon in Virgo, but there's a lot to check out. And with Pluto in Aquarius retrograding opposite Mars and Leo, it's like, stop pursuing maybe only the obvious fun things and go deeper. Like look beneath the rocks and stones and find all the creepy crawlies and the magic. Open the X-file, like that kind of thing. Go into your dreams. Go into altered states. Listen to the powerful stirrings of your intuition, your gut feelings. You already possess the most powerful guidance system in the entire universe. The High Priestess invites you to be still, to meditate, to explore the mystery of life, witnessing the mind and becoming more aware of your feeling nature. As the feminine receptive principle, she perfectly balances the masculine desire to shape and master the physical world by calling us to reflect deeply on that which actively stirs our hearts. Mars and Leo. Right? What's actively stirring your heart? The High Priestess invites you to be still. I already said this. The High Priestess, otherworldly and sensual, Sun in Taurus, sensual, with a whole body intelligence, Moon in Virgo, indicates this shift in context. Pluto retrograding in Aquarius, trining Uranus and Taurus. How the providence of embodying a vastly new way of being, when combined with the masculine active worldly principle of the magician, releases immense power, knowledge, and goodness into the world. Out of the soil that was your old life, your old way of being, believing and reacting to the world, a new form and its expression could germinate. Chiron and Aries conjunct Mercury right now, so it's like we can really kind of upgrade ourselves and redo the system. Choose that your personal life, right? Aries, Sun, or not Sun, Aries, Mercury, your mind, your personal thoughts, and Chiron, your personal wounds. Uh, Basically, choose that this is a benevolent reality, a kind universe, and let the seeds of your potential naturally blossom. North Node in Pisces. Trust your intuition. Listen to your inner guides. Saturn in Pisces. Listen to your Jiminy Crickets. Understand yourself better. Listen to the music of the universe and allow creative ideas to germinate. The clarifying card is the the 9 of Cups rather, and Cups are for the water signs. So if you're a Cup, you're a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. This is all about the feels, the intuition, the dreams, the flow. See how flowy this is. On page 158, 9 of Cups. Making sure I'm reading it right. 9 of Cups, I am lavished by the good things in life. This is about declaring your intentions. Very Mercury in Aries, right? Mercury's in Aries. Venus is in Aries. Neptune's in Aries. Chiron's in Aries. It's like shout, let it all out, Mars and Leo. But like, are people listening? Mars opposite Pluto and Aquarius. So declare your intentions, attract good fortune, celebration free of guilt and regret, seeing a project to completion. So one of the beautiful things about Moon in Virgo and Sun in Taurus is there's like, once we start chiseling, we're not going to stop till there's a Mount Rushmore, till there's a Taj Mahal. We're going to build it one stone at a time. And we need to do that through our imaginations, right? The projector of the Imaginarium into the reality, focusing us in the dream. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat, diligently, physically, in your senses. But know there's more to the picture than meets the eye. Right? Find the silver lining. Find your connection to source, which is the imagination. We're being imagined by an imaginer. And know that even though you might have slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and all these things that seem really not preferred, difficulties, dare I say, it's all good. 9 of Cups, right? It's all good because you're asking for a dream that is set at a difficult level, which causes the coal to turn into diamond. Diamonds don't happen without heat and pressure. You yourself are alchemizing with heat and pressure. Right? And we wake up. That's kind of what's going on. And you're no fool, even though you're on the fool's journey. The Pyrite is the extra card, the wild card from the stone deck. You can quantumly entangle with this because that's just the nature of the dream. Pyrite, what it is, Pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. It's blingy, confident vibes, and often perfect cubic structure align us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Right? Mars and Leo. Sun and Taurus. Who needs it? The chronically lethargic. The shadow of Mars and Leo and Sun and Taurus is like selfish laziness, basically. Anybody sleeping on their potential. Moon in Virgo is saying, wake up and get the work done. Where to put it? Pyrite is often used near your solar plexus or will center, perfect for a Mars-ruled day. But it works wonders anywhere you need a little boost of masculine energy. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen, just saying. When to use it on the romantic weekend away from the kids, and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter. Call on your core power, right? With Pluto retrograding in Aquarius now, we're all feeling that. That's opposite Mars and Leo. We're like, I want to do what I want to do. And it's like, but I can't. The government won't let me. The internet's down. All this kind of like situationalism of the collective. And it's like, find your team, find your tribe. Know that your power moves even though you have to put one step in front of the other. Like it might feel mysterious and lost right now. Trust the process. Submit to the flow. It's all good. You're exactly where you need to be at all times, right? Call upon your core power, which is what? Your imagination, right? That's the highest light, right? It's like dark side of the moon. It's like the light and then it fractals. It's like you are consciousness made material. Spirits in the material world, if you want to put it that way. And the material world is of spirit. It's just imagined. It's like in Inception. You've got to dream bigger, darling. Right? So tap into your power of your imagination, go with the flow, and know that you should be grateful and like excited about all this intuitively, right? And call upon your core power, which is your imagination and your ability to take action. Sometimes action means being still and knowing, right? Sometimes the action is to meditate or whatever. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, leave a comment, leave a tip, whatever. Share this with people so they can get the good as well. Holler for readings. $150 for 3 hours of astrology, $50 for cards. If you refer someone to me, you get half off on cards yourself. And if it's your birthday, you get half off on either astrology or cards. So celebrate your birthday with getting a reading. I'm just going to make that a permanent kind of deal. So check out the Team Rabbit Hole podcast. We've got 309 episodes. It's a rad time. Find the others. We're doing it. We're out there doing it. Enjoy your Tears Day, and I'll catch you on the flip side.